Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 4th of June, I think. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. And welcome, everybody. Barb, hello. Christina, hello. J-Moss, hello. Mom, hello. April, hello. And everybody else that I can't see, welcome. As always, I'm going to answer some questions, and then we're going to get started. So let me just go back here, and Alban, hello. Jennifer, I think you're the first person. Let me just actually check one more thing here, and I can tell you. Yeah, Jennifer. What good things are coming to me soon? Page 1's adventure here. So, I mean, this could be freedom, Jennifer. And you have the death card as well, so definitely could be some sort of transformation coming in for you. But the page of wands kind of really is just like freedom, I feel, for you, and the ability to be free. So maybe being able to leave your house, stuff like that is what I would say there. Between Two Worlds, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what did Libra feel about last night's combo? Nine of Cups, fulfillment, wishes, happiness. Yeah, King of Cups, definitely good. I like this. This is good energy. So it could be love, but Nine of Cups is like a wish. So whatever you've been wishing for, basically. So love it. All right, let me just change something real quick here. All right. Rosa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Rosa, you say here, release the first promo video on Friday or wait. Yeah, I feel like you could. 4 wands. So 4 wands is like a finish line or reaching a finish line. Kind of achieving something as well. So, yeah, I feel like you could with this card for sure. And I feel like there'd be a lot of success for you in doing that. So, I would say yes, for sure, with this card. So, yes. J-Moss, thank you for the sticker. Mom says, talk about the eclipse. The eclipse, I kind of talked about this last night. I mean, the eclipse is pretty simple to me here. And it's happening between Sagittarius and Gemini. And, the one thing that I would say about it is that, number one, Venus is retrograde. So, that could bring up, like, challenges with love or feeling like you're receiving affection, in relationships as well. So on a relationship level, I would say this eclipse could highlight, like a lack of romance or anything like that. Not a bad thing. So probably just need to do a little bit of work or just need to communicate with our partners, right? Just that simple. Also, Venus will be squaring Mars. I talked about this last night as well. And so this could definitely lead to like frustration, losses, or feeling like you're missing out on something as well. My thing is that probably not. We're probably not missing out on anything. I feel like we need to trust that we're being led in kind of like a good direction here. So, yeah, that's what I would say here. I feel like overall it's like pretty much, whatever type of eclipse. I don't really see it as that big of a deal. So that's what I'd say there. I would just be careful of like, stuff like the media as well as with all eclipses. Every time there's an eclipse, I always say, be careful what you believe in the media on both sides. I don't take sides. So, that's that. Be careful what you believe on Facebook, pretty much everything, because it's an eclipse. So there's like hidden bullshit going on, right? I'm not supposed to swear on YouTube, but I just did. Magical Vila, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. April, thank you as well for the sticker. Really appreciate it. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can you tell me about new love coming towards me? You have the 3 of Cups here and the 6 of Wands. This is like dating, Nicole, is what I would say to you. People always, as I always say, I don't trust psychic timing at all. People always ask me like for a time frame, which I feel like is normal. I feel like that's what people want really in psychic readings, and I've said this before, but I always tell people that to me the universe is where I watch things happen when they're supposed to happen. I could have love right now. Well, I do, but I could say I could have more love, right? I could go to the store and I could, as I always say, I could ask every single person out in the store, and I guarantee you one person would say yes, at least, probably 3, at least, even with coronavirus, guarantee it, right? So, I guarantee it. If you were to go out and talk to people, you would find love. So you could have it right now. But 3 of Cups, dating, 6 of Wands, success. So I feel like there would be quick success there will be quick success coming for you. Yeah, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a good card because it is a card of soulmates, so it could represent finding a soulmate. Of course, it can represent finding, thinking about the past and all that other stuff in love, Nicole. But definitely a really good card for love as well, Nicole. So I would just get out there and date. Yeah, Two of Cups, soulmate coming in for you here. I would let go of the past for sure, Ten of Swords, but I feel like there's someone who will want to work on a team. Again, I've talked about this a lot. To me, in the astrology, there's just a lot of stuff going on that kind of represents, like, if we're gonna have love, it's probably gonna need to be like teamwork type situation is what I'd say there. Naya, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm a risk taker. I follow my spirit, but I can't put my finger on my next move. Would moving next week be a smart move towards success? Empress, Naya, love it. Since you are my guidance counselor. Thank you, Naya. And I would say yes, look at the Empress and the Eight of Wands. Quick success here, Naya. So I would say definitely, look, Queen of Pentacles, having resources. Queen of Pentacles to me is like a new path. Like, Queen of Pentacles to me is a new direction in your life. So that's what I would say there. So look at this. Nine of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Two of Pentacles. Definitely having a choice to make. Queen of Pentacles plus the Two of Pentacles to me, Naya, is definitely a choice, right? But I would definitely say yes. I feel like this would be very successful for you. So yeah, I like it, Naya. Nikita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, can I, a yes or no card? I would say, here's the problem with the Justice card, Nikita, is that on a yes or no question, to me, it's a card of, like, having a choice. I would say yes. These are good cards overall, so I would say yes. Even before, I read your question, like, just a second ago, and I was like, yes, so I would say yes. Michelle Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm wondering, Taurus got distant. Is it over? Ten of Pentacles. I would say no. I wouldn't jump to conclusions here, is what I'd say to you. I mean, I really feel like the Venus retrograde could be causing some problems, so I wouldn't jump to conclusions here in this situation, is what I would say to you. So I don't think it's over. Ten of Pentacles is too good of a love card. Donna, thank you. Donna, hello. I haven't seen you in forever. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Honestly, Chris, love ever for me. Well, I would say yes, Donna. I feel like there's no reason for you to not have love. So that's what I'd say there. And Page of Pentacles, new love. Judgment card is like an inner, like needing. Well, number one, Judgment card is needing to follow your inner calling in a lot of ways. So it just says, like, follow your inner voice, follow your inner calling, do the things you want. Five of Swords, needing to open up here, Donna. But I'd say yes, Ace of Swords, victory, Donna. And Seven of Pentacles. I think I've been waiting. I mean, Seven of Pentacles, it comes up for everybody right now just because of all the BS we've been going through for, like, many years. Pretty much everybody has been going through. And so, yeah, I mean, definitely delays here, Donna. Four of Cups. I feel like there's definitely love coming in for you. Four of Cups is manifesting options. I would just start dating. I always say, I mean, I know it's not a great answer, Donna, but I would say with the Four of Cups, I would just go on dates. I always tell people the fastest way to get love is to just go on dates. You don't have to marry these people, right? If someone is kind of okay, go get that free dinner, right? That's what I always say. Yeah. And so, yeah, I feel like you're putting too much pressure on yourself as well. Donna, really, it surprises me that you'd be single. You're a painter. You have a lot of skills. You know what I mean? So I would just get out there. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, pick a card for someone that's not me, Chris. Wow. Christina, paying it forward. Thank you, Christina. Really appreciate it. And I'm going to pick a card for, let's see here. I'm picking a card for Sean. Sean, if you're here, you have the Five of Pentacles, Sean, by the way, and the Sun. Yeah, I feel like improvements for you, Sean. So I feel like things, like, this is improvements coming in to your life, basically. I feel like this is almost like fortune after difficulty. So, love it. That looks really good. Paulina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I succeed this semester? Yeah, I love the King of Swords for, school-related situations and, all that other stuff. So, love it. To me, it's a very good card of knowledge and learning and all that other stuff. So, yeah, big fan of that. Sean, I would definitely say yes. Four of Pentacles, stability, something permanent, really good card. So, I would definitely say yes. Juanita, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Pick a card for me. You are amazing. Thank you, Juanita. That you are too kind. You have the Queen of Cups here, and you have the Devil. So I feel like you need to. This is like a change in direction, because the Queen of Cups to me is a change in direction. It's like moving in a new direction, and the Devil to me is also needing to move away from toxic situations. So I'd move away from anything toxic. I think there could be like an offer coming in for you, Juanita. It could be like love or pretty much anything. Miss D Fit, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Inspiration for me today, love and career. For love, you have the Queen of Wands, very attractive at this time, so I'd get out there whenever you can. This is a card of being bold and kind of like going for what you want. And for career, you have the Hangman. Slow, I mean, but this is just like a sign of the times, right? I feel like things are slow. So, I mean, there's just nothing we can do about slow careers at this time. I mean, I just think things will be a little bit slow for right now. I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen in anybody's career. Just maybe a little bit slow. Like if you've been hoping for growth, for example, maybe there will be a few delays. But again, not the end of the world. Doesn't mean nothing is going to happen. It just means maybe it's going to happen a little slower. So I feel like we just need to all be okay with that with these cards. I feel like it's the perfect time to learn. Take advantage of this time, this downtime, and all that other good stuff. So that's that. All right, hey, let's get started. I didn't realize what time it was. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for all the super chats. For everyone who super chatted already, I will be answering the rest of the super chats after the pick a card, just so everybody knows. But tonight we're going to be using the good old Golden Tarot here, because I love it. And we're also going to be using the 7th Sphere Lenormand because I kind of love it. And that's it. That's the only reason why we're going to use it. All right. And Aries, let's see what's going on for you. Aries, you have the moon coming up here in the Lenormand. I love the moon in the Lenormand because it's like a gift from the universe, or it's like you manifesting something you want in your life. To me, the moon in the Lenormand specifically says you could have fantasies and you could think that certain things are illusions. There could be certain things that you want to manifest in your life that almost seem impossible. But this card says you need to bring those things down to earth. So I feel like you need to manifest something here on earth. I feel like this eclipse is all about it. I feel like this eclipse there's a lot of stuff going on with this eclipse where I feel like it could be saying like, hey, now is your time to start your worm farm, right? I don't care what type of business you want to start or what type of project you want to start. Now is the time. So, and if there was ever a time where you could become successful off of something ridiculous, it would be right now. The problem is the fears. So, especially for you and Pisces, I'm telling you right now. I always say this to Pisces, but I'm gonna say it's you as well, Aries. The one thing that will stop you is fears. There's like a ton of opportunity, but I would say let go of the fear. Next, you have the Hierophant, learning. I feel like this is what's popping into my head is prove it. Every once in a while, I get that from the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card that can kind of represent the universe, but the reason this card to me can kind of represent prove it is because it's not really saying prove it. Like, I don't think you have anything to prove to the universe, Aries. I feel like it's saying something has already been proven to you. So I feel like it's saying, like, maybe you want to do something. I feel like this is saying if somebody has done it, then you can do it for sure. So I feel like, maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to launch a rocket from your backyard like Elon, right? This says you could do it. Somebody's done it, you can do it. So I feel like that's what this card is saying. And finally, you have the Six of Swords. So moving on to Commerce. I feel like there are major improvements coming in for you, Aries. Probably in the area of work, I would say. Just, I have your chart up over here, Aries. And just looking at your chart, I feel like it could be saying that, that I feel like this is saying that there could be a lot of, kind of success in business and work is what I was trying to say. So that's what I got for you, Aries. But that looks pretty good. So love it. Thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see here, Taurus. What is going on here? Taurus, you have the anchor. As I always say, I like the anchor. To me, it kind of goes both ways. To me, it can represent being stuck to something. So it just says make sure you're not, make sure something doesn't have a hold on you. Kind of like the devil. Not really devil energy, but similar. Because again, it can represent something that has a hold on you or kind of has you anchored down. So it just says as long as you're checking in with yourself, you'll be fine. So just do that. For others, it's a really good card for committing to something. It can say you're pulling up anchor and you're dropping it down somewhere else. So can definitely represent improvements coming in for you, Taurus. The other thing I love about this card is that it's amazing for part-time or temporary positions or temporary work. Like if you have a business, a job, pretty much anything like that. This card just says that if you, or maybe you're like looking for extra money, this can represent something temporary or something part-time that could make you extra money. So again, if you're looking for extra money, I would say look for something part-time. It's a card of like holiday work, consulting work, temporary positions. The thing that I also love about this card is it can represent something temporary that turns into something permanent as well. So don't be afraid of, temporary positions. I feel like sometimes like people are looking for jobs and they're like afraid to take something temporary because it's just temporary. I'm always like, just take it. It might turn into something full-time here. Next, you have the Knight of Swords here. I would say be careful of rushing to judgment. I mean, I feel like this is true for everybody right now, in all areas of life, not anything specific, I would say here. But I feel like I just don't like Neptune and Pisces in general. I talk about this all the time, and I just don't like Neptune and Pisces, plain and simple. So I feel like it's very difficult on people, and and not only that, Neptune is in a sign for about 6 billion years, so it's like practically our whole entire lives that it's in there. That's a little bit dramatic, but you catch my drift. So with Neptune and Pisces, it's like we could be not seeing things clearly. There can be a lot of deception as well, and things like that. So I would just like not trust anything ever with the Knight of Swords, and I would get the facts. For others, I feel like this is just a quick start for you, Taurus, and you have the Ace of Wands as well, so a passionate new beginning, definitely some sort of new beginning coming in for you here. I also feel like this could be a lot of abundance coming in for you based off of, again, something you're probably working on with this Knight of Swords. So I feel like there could be like financial abundance and success, or pretty much anything, but definitely a really good card for you, and a really good card for anything new that you're doing, Taurus. So love it. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini. Let's see here, Gemini. By the way, air signs, all the air sign readings are up on the channel. I'll have them scheduled for tomorrow morning once I get out of here. So just so all you air signs know, your readings will be up in the morning. But Gemini, you have the Animus card. This is a card called the Gentleman, and so it can represent a man. Again, I don't attach gender to my card, so it could be any gender, whatever you're attracted to. It could just be love coming in for you. This is the Ace of Hearts in the playing card reading system, so it could just be love coming in for you if you're looking for love. For others, I do feel like you could be dealing with a person here. I would say if you're dealing with someone, like I feel like you might be having a hard time getting someone to commit with this Six of Pentacles. Maybe they are committed as well, but it's like maybe they're not investing fully in the relationship with this Six of Pentacles for you, Gemini, or maybe they're not giving you enough. So again, I would speak up. Like I said at the beginning of this reading, if you're having those problems, I would speak up with this card. The other thing that you could do is you could, this could say that you're maybe in a relationship and you want the person to commit more. And again, I would speak up here. For others, it could, where I was going with that, Gemini, is that you could just wait until the end of the month when Venus starts to go direct. Then, things will probably improve if you're in a relationship. For others, I feel like you're just sick of this. You and Sagittarius, right? I feel like you and Sagittarius, because the eclipse is happening between the two of you, I feel like you could be, like I've been saying since, I don't know, last year, I feel like there could be a lot of opportunity for you in a career change. For some of you, I feel like you're saying, well, I just got a new career. So doesn't matter. I feel like for you, Gemini, that there could be something where it's like maybe you're just not getting enough out of it with this Six of Pentacles. Maybe you're not getting paid your worth. I feel like there's like a lot of energy of people kind of like getting passed over for promotions and things like that as well. As I've talked about a million times in the past, we have all this energy in Capricorn, even though most of it's left. We have all these planets, Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, retrograding back into Capricorn as well. And so, like, all this energy is basically like pointing out where we want more freedom, or where we could be set free, but we have to make the choice. So it's funny because I just had a friend who was passed over for a promotion, and she's like the hardest worker where she works, and like somebody who doesn't work very hard got the promotion. I'm like, see, this is the universe saying there is something better for you, or there is something better that you could be doing. This is why this is happening. So I feel like some of you need to realize if those situations are happening where it's like you're being sold short with this Six of Pentacles, it's happening for you, not against you. It's just pointing you in a new direction, saying there's something better. Next, High Priestess, potential. So there is something with a lot of potential. What's the problem with this card? You don't know what it is. so High Priestess, not being sure what it is, it's a mystery. This is a card of your unconscious awareness as well. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe if you were to dig around in your unconscious, whatever you want to call it, you would find it. But I feel like for some of you, this is also a card of needing to trust your intuition, or just needing to allow life to guide you in a lot of ways as well. So that's what I'd say there. But thank you, Gemini. Cancer. Let's see here. Cancer. Cancer, you have the Child coming up first here. This is a card of needing to be curious. The Child is a card of curiosity. Like, children are curious, obviously. So I feel like for some of you, you need to be curious and follow your curiosity. Some of you could be having children. Obviously, if you are having children, you could be having children. I don't know what else to say there other than you could be having children. There you go. For others, this is like kind of your energy, Cancer. But it just represents needing to be childlike, needing to have fun, and needing to look at the world like a child, basically. Next, you have the High Priestess here. I mean, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like that this is your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of your destiny. It's a card of your personal vision for your life. It says, like, maybe you have a specific vision for your life. Maybe you have a specific destination you want your life to go in, or maybe you want your life to, become something. And I feel like this can be a card that says you see what you want in your life, like everybody else. I feel like the problem is maybe you're going to have to be patient to get that with the Temperance card. I also feel like things could be changing, especially for you water signs. It's like, my thing with water signs right now, and especially with this eclipse as well, the thing with water is it's like there could be something that you want, but it's like you're probably going to get something else. So that's very confusing, but this could be in any area of your life. It's like maybe there's a certain person that you're interested in, but maybe there's someone else that's better that's coming in for you. You just don't see it yet. Same thing in work or business. It's like maybe you're working on one thing, but it's probably going to turn into something else. I've been saying this for like all year, right? Same thing. I feel like all water signs, it's like if you're working on a business, it's probably going to be very successful. It's probably just going to look different by the time we get to the end of the year. It's probably just going to be something different. So I just feel a change here, Cancer. That's pretty much it. But thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see here, Leo. Leo, you have the Snake card here. This could be your energy in a lot of ways. I feel like you could be very attractive at this time. I feel like you could be attracting things that you desire into your life at this time as well. The Queen of Wands is a card of seduction. It's kind of like one of those cards to me that can be a good card, bad card. It can definitely represent being seduced by something. So I would say be careful of anything that's trying to seduce you. It could be anything. It could be a get-rich-quick scheme. It could be maybe someone's trying to sell you something. It just says if you are feeling like they're using shady tactics or tricks, or if they're trying to be forceful or whatever, this card says, just be careful. Every once in a while, I also say with this card, it's one of those cards where it could be saying, like, be careful with your money, but it's more like one of those cards that just says, do you really need something? So it's like maybe you're thinking about purchasing something expensive. This card says maybe just wait 24 hours and see how you feel the next day, right, before you make a large purchase. This card doesn't say don't purchase something. It just says wait. So I feel like for some of you, maybe just like taking a pause would be a good idea. That's what's popping into my head. Next, you have the Page of Pentacles. Definitely could be new love. You've been having Earth show up all of a sudden in your readings again. So I feel like for some of you, it could be an Earth sign that's coming in here, Leo. And I feel like it could be just a new person, someone that you don't know yet. For others, definitely very good for anything new, new projects, new businesses, new jobs, anything new that you are doing. Very good for you. And finally, Empress, love it. So abundance coming in for you. Definitely improvements as well. The Empress to me is a card of going from winter to spring. So to me, it can represent just going from winter to spring, finding improvements or things improving in your life. It is kind of like a little bit of an intuitive card as well. Even on a traditional like Rider Waite, the planchette from a Ouija board is on the card. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you could be very intuitive. I'd say being a Leo, probably just like empathy, or you could be feeling very empathic. You could be picking up on the emotions of people around you and things like that. I would be careful of that, of course. I would guard your emotions, right? Make sure that you're not taking stuff on from other people. But overall, I feel like it could lead to abundance, success, pretty much anything. Really good card, I feel, for love as well. For some of you, I feel like you could be getting into a relationship that moves forward very, very quickly. So I feel like that could be good for you as well with this card. Of course, Venus retrograde. So, to me, people always ask, like, during Venus retrograde, should you date? I would say, well, yes, I feel like we should always date, number one. But number two, just realize that things might change by the end of the retrograde. Or just realize that, and that could be an improvement, by the way. It could say that things will improve. It could say things will get worse as well. But, so as long as you kind of, like, realize that, then I feel like you'll be fine. So, that's that. Thank you, Leo. Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo. Virgo, you have the mice here. Slow progress in your life. I feel like things will be speeding up. You have the Chariot and the Knight of Cups. That literally says once you take control of your life, things will move forward a lot faster. The mice is like a card, that represents mice. Mice chew through walls very, very slowly. So it can be a card of like things just like progressing very slowly forward. But that Chariot is like saying to me that once you take control, I feel like your life will take off. I feel like things will move forward very quickly. I also feel like there are what's popping into my head, Virgo, it's kind of a weird message, but I feel like there are like certain little things that you could do that would speed the process up. Like maybe you have a goal, maybe you want to move, for example. I feel like the way these cards are laid out, it's like saying if you want to move, that's fine, but you do have to make a change with this mice card here. But I feel like it's saying like get a new job. So it's like maybe you have a job, but maybe you could get another one that pays you more money so that you could speed things up. So I really feel like you could really speed things up here and really make some progress by making some sort of change. It's going to be different for all of you, but I feel like a change is the answer, if that makes sense. So that's what I feel for you. Next, you have the Chariot. For some reason, I got like someone coming back. I'd be careful. You in Pisces, I would be very careful of love coming back, especially. Well, I would say especially Pisces, because there's like a lot of astrology for Pisces that could be kind of bringing someone back from the past, but definitely for you as well, Virgo. I would say, if you have someone coming back from the past, or if you don't want someone coming back from the past, I'd be careful of that. Knight of Cups, I love the Knight of Cups, but I don't love it when it represents someone coming back from the past. It represents someone who is more about the expectations of where the relationship could have gone. It's an illusion. It's a fantasy. It's like they're not necessarily into the relationship. They're more into the things that could have been in the relationship in the first place, which, I always tell people, it's like if you're basing a relationship off of expectations, not a good idea because it's not real. So I'd be careful of that. Neptune and Pisces, like I said at the beginning of the reading. For others, I feel like this is a victory, though. So for some of you, this is simply saying you need to take control of your dreams here. So I feel like for some of you, you have certain goals or wishes that you want to accomplish. And I feel like some of you need to just accomplish those things. I feel like you just need to just do it, basically, with this card. So that's what I'd say to you here, Virgo. Major victories coming in for you. The Knight of Cups says you can have whatever you want. The Knight of Cups, he's like looking into that cup right here, and he's saying like he is seeing his future life. He just has to cross a river. He has to overcome some sort of emotional barrier. And I do get that for some of you. Like I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you want to do something, but maybe you're having some challenges. Maybe you are fearful about doing something. I feel like that could be the emotional barrier. For some of you, by the way, it could be a Cancer that you're dealing with as well. But thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate it. All right, Libra. And Libra. Libra, you have the Six of Diamonds. This is called the Clover. I'm pretty sure you had this card today. I did your weekly reading for next week. I did it today, and that will be out tomorrow for you, Libra, at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this is a card of luck. I love this card. It's a very good card. It's a card of luck and good luck coming in for you. It's a card of standing out as well, which you always get. Your reading was all about standing out as well, Libra. To me, it's a card of imposter syndrome, though, and even in, if you read about the Six of Diamonds, it is a card of imposter syndrome. I always say it's a card called the Clover. Represents a 4-leaf clover. If you were a 4-leaf clover in a patch of 3-leaf clovers, you would probably not feel very special. All the other little 3-leaf clovers would probably be picking on you for having an extra leaf, right? So that's why it's a card of imposter syndrome. So I feel like for some of you, you need to try to stand out with this card. Next, you have the Emperor here. I do feel like this could be love for some of you. Probably a fire sign. You had a lot of fire in your weekly reading that I did again today for next week. And so I feel like some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. I feel like it could be, this is Aries, but I feel like it could be any fire sign that's coming in for you. For others, I feel like this is just saying follow a plan. I feel like you could be, this could be something trying to get you off of a plan here, this Eight of Cups. I feel very weird about this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups to me usually represents walking away from things that no longer serve you, walking away from things that aren't good for you. All those other things. So I feel like for some of you, but I feel like this is something that's trying to distract you from a plan. So I do feel like some of you need to stay focused. Yeah, 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. I feel like there could be a lot of happiness coming for you. Definitely could be love. 10 of Cups says date. So I would get out there and date. For those of you that are working towards a goal here, this Eight of Cups could just be anything. I mean, it could be the media, could be things going on in the world, could be anything distracting you from your plan. I think you need to focus on your plan here with that Eight of Cups. But there you go, Libra. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio. Let's see here. Scorpio, you have the Tower here. The Tower is like a card of authority. It's not like the Tower in the Tarot. The Tower in the Lenormand is a card of authority or becoming an authority or taking authority in your life. So I just feel like some of you could be gaining authority or becoming authorities. It's also a card of wisdom and knowledge. So it could say that you have learned a lot in your life, and I feel like that will be very good for you. It's also a card of lone. It is a card of isolation. I will say that to you, Scorpio. And you have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords here, this is also a card of isolation. The Five of Swords is like a card of, it's considered to be a card of selfishness. I don't really consider it. I feel like it's a card of good selfishness, honestly. To me, it's a card that says you should be selfish at this time. You should be focusing on yourself at this time. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be just needing to focus on yourself. Maybe you need to focus on something specific, like maybe you need to focus on your health, or maybe you need to focus on your, on your business, or who knows. It could be anything. So I do feel like some of you just need to focus on yourself. That's all I'm getting here. Next, you have the Ace of Swords here. I'm going to pull you an extra card, by the way. It's Eight of Wands here. We'll talk about that in a minute, Scorpio. But the Ace of Swords is a card of a victory. So I feel like there could be some sort of victory coming in for you here and some sort of win. So I definitely like to see that. Probably something wrapping up, though, is what I would say is your victory here, Scorpio. Pretty simple message. You have that Tower. You also have this Five of Swords. That Tower and that Five of Swords to me is maybe the end of a situation, or it's the end of isolation, that would be nice, right, Scorpio? Could also just be the finishing up a project, finishing up a business. There could be some sadness there. Could also be finishing up a relationship or something like that. But I feel like some sort of conclusion with this card. I think it'll be positive, though. I like the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands to me is a card of success, so definitely very good for you, Scorpio. But there you go, Scorpio. Love it. Sagittarius. Let's see here. Sagittarius, you have the Sun. This is a very good card. This is the Ace of Diamonds in the playing card reading system. So it can be money coming in for you, could be success. Definitely looks like financial resources, I feel, for a lot of you. You have this card, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. You've been getting these cards of changes in your financial success, changes in your opportunities, and things like that as well. So I kind of like that for you, Sagittarius. It's funny, I was watching an astrologer talk about this time that we're in right now. This was like a couple of months ago that I was watching this person, and they were talking about like how we have this eclipse. Mars will be going retrograde later on this year, September or whenever it is, and they were basically talking about the fact that. This astrologer felt like the move of Mars could be like war, and so and especially because of the retrograde and plus some of the other things that it's going to be doing, which I think is like partially true, but at the same time, I feel like it could be really motivating people, especially financially as well. So I do feel like you could just be feeling very motivated financially with that card. Queen of Pentacles, very motivated to find a direction is what's popping into my head. So it's like maybe you don't know how you want to make money. Maybe maybe you're not sure like what kind of career you want. Maybe you're not sure if you could even make money doing a certain career or starting a business or having a YouTube channel or whatever it is you want to do. So I feel like some of you are kind of like digging for resources here. And I also feel like you could be also kind of like looking for resources or trying to find resources. For some of you, it's like maybe you just want to make more money, and maybe you're like, where do I have the resources to give? Like, where could I put all my energy, or where could I put a good amount of my energy to make money? And where could I find success? Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you have to be patient, but I feel like success is coming in. It's basically a card of growing, money. It's a card of growing your finances in a lot of ways. So I feel like there could be a lot of financial improvements with the Seven of Pentacles. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Love it. That looks very good. So thank you, Sag. Capricorn. Let's see here. Capricorn, you have the Rider here. This card can represent travel, so I do feel like some of you could be traveling or moving or probably planning, probably hoping on moving here as well. You have the Four Cups. I don't like this combination because to me that says like, well, it's not bad, Capricorn, but I would just say this looks like broken plans to me. So I feel like for some of you, that's what's popping into my head. That's not what the cards mean, by the way. So just so you know, again, if you haven't watched me before, I read intuitively. I don't necessarily use the meanings of the cards. But what I would say here is I feel like this is like some sort of broken plan. It could be like maybe you wanted to move, and because of the whole COVID thing, you weren't able to move. Maybe you're hoping to get a new job. Same thing. Maybe it's kind of like thrown a wrench in the works here. So I feel like there's been some sort of delay. I feel like this is good because I feel like it's saying like now you can. For others, it could be love coming in. Could be love at a distance as well. Again, this is the Nine of Hearts. Back in the day when I only read playing cards, I used to say that the Nine of Hearts represented a long distance relationship, and so it definitely could be someone coming in from a distance. It's not the reason I stopped reading it as a long distance relationship is because it's really just a card of someone coming in from a distance, so it can represent someone like maybe who's moving to your state, or maybe you're moving to someone else's state or something along those lines, and that could bring love into your life. Next, you have the Four of Cups here. I feel like just dreaming of better days here. Like this person, they're like trying to manifest these cups here, but there's like this little angel man baby up in this corner right here that's really hard to see, and he's got a cup. It's like this person's trying to manifest something better. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like trying to figure out how to manifest something better in your life. Could be like trying to manifest love as well. And finally, you have the Ten of Wands here. Definitely exhausted after a long journey here, Capricorn. So, yeah, I feel like you've definitely had a lot of challenges and difficulties. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. I do feel like a lot of you could be feeling very left out. I don't think this is a bad thing necessarily, because I feel like you're moving towards, like, bigger and better things, Capricorn. But I feel like maybe currently you are feeling left out. Like, maybe you are feeling like there are certain things that you deserve in life that you don't have. I do feel like that is true. I feel like that's true for everybody really, but I feel like there are things that you maybe deserve but you don't have them yet. So I feel like you're just kind of like dreaming of better days. Yeah, son, I feel like good things coming in for you, Capricorn, just not yet. So love it. Thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, let's see here. Aquarius, you have the clouds here. The clouds is a card of confusion, so I feel like some of you could be feeling confused or not clear about something. For some of you, very weird situation. You have the king and the queen of swords showing up here. This could almost represent one of those situations where, like, intuitively, you could be in a relationship with a person. It's like, or maybe you're not. You're in like a no contact situation, but it's like you're both no contacting each other. So you could be in like a confusing situation like that. For others, you could just be confused about just anything in your life. Literally, this is your solution. I would say if you are confused, both these cards are cards of like a mentor. They're both cards of authority, or they're both cards of like just someone who's very smart. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be in like work or business or any area of your life where you're experiencing challenges. This says go find someone who's smarter than you, and you will find a very quick solution. So this could be a legal issue. It could be a problem with your taxes. It doesn't even have to be that. It could be anything. This just says there is someone with knowledge out there who can help you. And again, as I always say, this does not have to cost money. There are people on YouTube who give advice. Just make sure they're qualified, right? There are people on YouTube. Maybe you don't need qualified advice. Maybe you're just looking for business ideas. There are people on YouTube who give that stuff away for free as well. So like I always say, this doesn't necessarily need to cost money. This is about research. Both of these cards are research based as well. So I feel like you could learn a lot there, Aquarius. Yeah, you have the Four Swords here. I feel like it's like time like for you to dream, basically. Yeah, you have the Five of Cups as well. Five of Cups is like having lost your taste for something. For some of you, it's almost like you just need a vacation is what I feel here, Aquarius. So maybe some of you just need a break, or you just need a vacation with these cards. For others, I feel like you're just like dreaming of a better life here. Four Swords to me can just be like trying to dream or dreaming of something better, more or less. So that's what I'd say there, Aquarius. But thank you, Aquarius. All right. Pisces, let's see what we have going on for you. Pisces, you have the Jack of Hearts, the heart. So this could be love coming in for you here. Could be the Jack of Hearts here. The heart just represents an admirer. You have marriage here as well. Again, you have the Ten of Pentacles. To me, Ten of Pentacles is like the best love card in the deck, because it's like being with someone where you have it all. So definitely could be a very good relationship for you, Pisces. But I feel like this could just be love coming in for you. You had this card last night. You have the fish. Again, the fish is your soulmate. So for some of you, it could be any sign, really. Could be a water sign, could be an earth sign with these two cards, could be any sign, general reading, but definitely could be love. For others, this is like a harvest in your life. And next, you have the Ten of Pentacles, a harvest. So I feel like there is a harvest coming in for you here, Pisces. Yeah, could be in love, for sure. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you here, and it could be very abundant. I lost the Ten of Pentacles, Pisces. Every single time I make it to Pisces, I always throw a card. It's like the last sign. So it could be love. For others with that Ten of Pentacles, it could be business as well. So you could be making a lot more money, or you could be really, to me, the lovers in finances just says that you could be matching up with something that you're supposed to be doing. So it just says you are more in line with your the right career for you. Hey, Pisces, this entire summer and like I don't know, forever into the future is all about career for you. So I feel like there could be a lot of good things coming in for you in career. Could also be a lot of luck as well, believe it or not, even with the retrogrades, Pisces. So all these retrogrades are happening in your 11th house. So, could be a lot of luck for you. So, love it here, Pisces. And finally, you have the Fool here. I feel like some of you need to take a leap of faith. Again, I feel like I'm always getting like deeper, something about like needing to make a deeper commitment or something like that, Pisces. I used to think it was about love, Pisces, but I'm not really so sure that it is about love. I mean, I feel like it could be. Like some of you, maybe you need to make a deeper commitment in love. I feel like this is more about like needing to kind of like take a leap of faith and make a deeper commitment to like an idea that you have or something that you want to do. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, point A, point B. Knight of Pentacles is like seeing something through to the end. It's like working on something and just kind of like going through all the way. It's kind of hard work and putting in the work as well. So amazing. Love it. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. But let's see what we have for everybody. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Perfect. If you pick card number 1, you have the Temperance card and the Seven of Wands. Card number 1, I would just be patient at this time. I feel like this is saying, be patient in getting the things that you want in your life. The Seven of Wands is also a card. I mean, this is kind of like an energy of needing to prove something in a lot of ways. There is a lot of this prove it energy. I talk about it all the time, right? Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's like knowing that you know that something is going to be successful. I mean, like part of the law of attraction, if you believe in it, is that you have to kind of to attract something into your life. It's like you have to know that it's coming and you have to not doubt it. That's like the energy I'm getting here. I feel like you have to know that you're going to have something. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Ten of Cups here and Three of Pentacles. Love it. If you're looking for love, this could be love coming in for you, card number 2. Ten of Cups is dating to me, and the Three of Pentacles is someone who is going to work on a team with you. But again, to find this person, I feel like you have to date with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty as well. So I feel like there could be a lot of improvements here. This could also be showing off with this Three of Pentacles, like in a good way. Like, you could be getting recognition here with these 2 cards for work that you've done or hard work that you've put into a project or something else. So love it. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like some of you just need to focus on your pentacles, maybe, with these cards. So maybe you just need to focus on your money, right, with these 2 cards here. Seven of Cups can be like being spoiled for choice, having too many options to make. It can also be a card of like illusions as well. But I feel like that Queen of Pentacles is saying like stay focused on your resources and things will go very well for you, card number 3. So I'd stay focused on your resources. Yeah, 2 sevens. Internal fears that don't exist, number 3. So for you, card number 3, people, I feel like you need to let go of your fears, let go of your worries, your doubts about things. This actually, to me, this combination right here says, card number 3, that you have everything you need to do something you want to do, whether it's find love, business, whatever, with this Queen of Pentacles, but you need to let go of the fears. So that's that. So thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. So let's get started. Nelani, or I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but thank you for the Super Chat. You say, what? And I think you're saying, what Leo feels towards me. Will he apologize? Hierophant here, the world. I mean, to me, this looks like a completion. To me, the Hierophant is like marriage, but the Hierophant can represent someone who's stuck in their ways. And the world, to me, is a card of completion. So I feel like this is an ending, if I'm being honest with you. So I would say, I feel like it's an ending. Basically, I don't think he will apologize. April Sparks, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Could I have a message for tomorrow? 7 of Pentacles. Yes, you can. You have the 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Manifesting something into your life. So, 4 of Cups says dream big. 7 of Pentacles, like waiting for growth, slow delays. Didn't Taurus have this card? I swear Taurus had this, right? Or somebody else. I can't remember. But this could be you trying to manifest certain results in your life here, April. 10 of Wands, having a lot of burdens to release or challenges. Yeah, 2 of Wands. Taurus always gets this card as well. Like, Taurus needs to take control. I feel like Taurus needs to take control over things and, like, really kind of grab on to this front wand here, leaving a comfort zone as well with the 2 of Wands. To me, it's also a card of digging for gold as well. So, it can represent, like, searching for something or trying a bunch of different things in your life. So, yeah, success. Love it. Celeste, thank you for the Super Chat. I want to drop a song. Will it do well? You have the 5 of Pentacles here, success. I would say yes. 5 of Pentacles is like feeling left out in the cold, Celeste. But you know what this really says to me? The sun, number 1, amazing. Literally, the sun is like something getting attention. So I would just do it. The 5 of Pentacles is just a card of like how you get attention to something. Do you get what I'm saying? Like how you promote it. So it could just be saying, like, you might need to play around with how you get the song out into the world or something like that. So, but the sun, definitely a card of success. Meg, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say, advice for me in love. Thanks. You have the 9 of Swords here, Meg. 6 of Swords. It's like moving on here, energy. 9 of Swords is like a temporary situation. 9 of Swords is like waking up from a nightmare, but being stuck in a nightmare Meg, but the Nine of Swords is a temporary situation. The Six of Swords, like, moving on. Could represent having gone through some difficulties in love or relationships, whatever you want to call it, and now it's like you're moving on to calmer shores. So I feel like you're moving in the right direction here, no matter what's going on for you. Yeah, it could be like an air sign coming in for you. Could be someone older than you. I always say, like, this is the King of Swords. It's not going to be like a grandpa or anything like that. It could be, but it could just be someone who's like a year older than you, something like that. Could also be someone who's very mature. So I feel like this is the type of person that you could be coming in for you with the King of Swords. Did I say Nine of Swords? I meant King of Swords. But it definitely could be love. I feel like you're just making improvements, so overall. Joy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will the one I'm thinking about be my new love? Yes. The Page of Cups. I would say yes, Joy. 3 of Cups, celebration. So I would say don't rush it with the Knight of Swords, but I would say yes. The Page of Cups is an admirer. So yes, for sure. I don't know what else to say other than yes. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is Muda thinking about me? Yeah, I would say so. Ace of Wands. To me, this is like that. But, what I would say to you is, like, to me, this is like that, Mars squaring Venus type of energy. I would say yes. I'll just say yes to you. Rome, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will David let me live with him end of June? Strength. Yeah, I would say yes in the 6 of Wands. This is like success. So, yes, is what I would say to you here. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the rest of the week. You have the 6 of Cups here, 3 of Swords. It's kind of like weird, conflicting energy, Val. 6 of Cups can be happiness and celebrations and good news and all that other good stuff. The 3 of Swords is like sadness. It's like, it could represent crying. So I would be, really the 3 of Swords says watch your health. I don't think it's more of a warning. It's not saying something is going to happen to you. It just says make sure to follow all the typical health rules. Drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, all that other good stuff. So I would just, make sure to take care of yourself with that 3 of Swords this week. And Sean, oh, by the way, Sean, I don't think you're still here because you're probably sleeping, but thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And if you are here, thank you. Rosalind, thank you for the super chat. What do my finances look like this summer? 4 Pentacles, stable. I mean, maybe not very exciting. I feel this for, really, I don't know. I feel very conflicted about this summer, if I'm being honest with you, as far as on a collective level is concerned. But 4 Pentacles, stable, having money, things being fine. Is it very exciting? Probably not, but, it's definitely having money, being safe. Yeah, so that's what I'd say to you. Queen of Swords, just you, probably controlling your finances. So I feel like things will go well. Kylie, card for my attitude I've had all day. You have the 6 of Pentacles. Thank you, Kylie, for the super chat. 6 of Pentacles says just be careful of, just be careful of, like, what you're putting your energy into, if that makes sense. So I would be careful of, like, investing your energy into negative stuff. Try to switch it to something more positive is what I'd say to you with that 6 of Pentacles. Sherry 10, thank you for the super chat. Card for prosperity and abundance. I know time frames are hard, but do you see good things happening in June, July, or August by my birthday? You have the 2 of Swords here, the 4 of Swords. This is like being on a break. Here's what I'll say to you, okay? The 2 of Swords is a card of needing to make a head over heart decision. It's like she is afraid to be hurt back here. It's going to be impossible to see. Actually, you can kind of see it. I have my lovely new curtain that blocks out the 6 billion degree sun. And so now you can kind of see it. But there's like rocks back here. If you can see that. It's like she's afraid of doing something because she's afraid of getting beaten up by the rocks. So, I would be careful of your emotions. Yeah, 5 of Cups. This doesn't look like really financial improvements, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to have financial improvements. I feel like this is saying get out of your head. Yeah, you have the Lovers as well. This could represent like needing to pick a new path, needing to start a new journey in your life, needing to do something new, so that you can make more money. I mean, I feel like we all have a choice. Like, like I always say, people always say, like, when will I have more money? I'm like, you have it right now. You just have to make the choice. There are ways to make money overnight, literally. So, we just have to kind of like make the choice, I feel, is what I'd say to you. Gail, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, can I get a direction card? Two of Cups. This would say, like, pick the new path. Two of Cups to me is a stepping stone in a lot of ways, Gail. So I even call this card Stepping Stone Soulmates. I'm not saying that your situation that you're asking about has to do with love, but I'm just saying I look at this card as a stepping stone. It could say that whatever you're dealing with or whatever direction you're hoping to take right now is a stepping stone. So it's like go to the next thing. So I feel like you have to start something new or go in the new direction is what this would say here with the Two of Cups. She calls me Becky. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Advice on current lover. I'm cautiously optimistic. Chariot is a choice, is what I'd say here. Emperor. Yeah, I feel like this is good for now, is what I'd say. Cautiously optimistic, right? The Chariot says it's your choice. You know, you can take control and make this a good thing, and you could make it, you could make it positive or negative with the Chariot. The Emperor just says, like, stick to a plan. Like, do the typical dating thing, and things will probably go very well for you. Yeah, Justice. Justice is cause and effect, literally, what I just said. So Justice says, where you put your energy is what you're going to get out. So if you keep it positive, it'll probably go really well. So I would keep it positive there. Lillian, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Am I stuck at my current job? No. Will it turn around for the better for me, or will I definitely be getting an unexpected offer soon? You have the Star here, the Ten of Swords. I feel like you're going to be moving on. Lillian, I feel like I've said this to you before. Am I wrong? I don't know, but it could be another Lillian, but I feel like there is something new coming in for you. The Star is a card of renewal. It does say, like, there's hope. It does say to have faith. It does say there could be improvements. The Ten of Swords to me could definitely be moving on, though. And there could be an offer. So I feel like there will be an offer, Lillian, for something new. And so I like this a lot. I mean, obviously, you're going to have to apply for positions, and I would start applying. So that's what I'd say there. Shirley, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for the weekend. You have the Page of Wands here and the Death card. So I feel like there's some sort of transformation going on for you here. And by the way, the Page of Wands is kind of like a new journey, and it's like going on an adventure. I feel like this could be a transformation. Like, you could be going on an adventure this weekend. Maybe you're just getting out. Maybe you're just, like, having fun or something like that. So that's what I'd say there. I like it. Definitely good for you. Sorceress777. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. When will my mental fog end? High Priestess here, the Fool. I feel like once you get started on something, I don't know how I feel about mental fog. I have a lot of mental fog myself. But yeah, I would say, like, soon. I feel like you just need to kind of, like, maybe get started on something, and I feel like that will kind of, like, clear things up, is what I would say to you here. The Fool is, like, saying just take a leap of faith towards something. Like, if you're confused about something you want to do, don't worry about the details. Just get started. And that's what I do here. High Priestess says something has a lot of potential. It also says trust your intuition. Kylie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I've been really bad girl. Card for my anger issues. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles says that you need to kind of, like, focus on working towards one thing at a time, right? Knight of Pentacles says you can have whatever you want if you take the steps and if you work towards it. It is a card of being cautious as well. But it's kind of like a card of taking your time. So I feel like things will be improving for you, Kylie. Yeah, Eight of Swords, needing to set yourself free. This is a card of self-imposed restriction. So I feel like you need to set yourself free with this card. Christina Gomez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Seeing Andrew tomorrow. Will we have a good time? Any advice? You have the Moon, get out of your head, in the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you'll have a good time. Wheel of Fortune is like success, happiness, good news, good things coming in for you, luck. So I feel like there's a lot of luck in this situation, Christina. So I feel like things will go well. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, I would just be a little bit more open, at this time. Try not to be too closed off. I would, like, open up to him, talk to him, have a good time, all that other stuff. Nine of Pentacles is, like, about balancing your energy. I always say, I don't care what anybody says, right? It is a card of balancing your energy. She has 3 pentacles on this side, 6 pentacles on this side. It's like she gives just enough out, but she's not giving away too much of her energy, right? So I would just, like, balance your energy. I feel like you'll be really fine. It looks really good. Makisha, thank you so much for the donation. Really appreciate it. Makisha, if you have a question, let me know. But just thank you. Really appreciate it. Lamar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, update, Miss Watts was fool's gold and has a BF. Sorry, well, that could change in the future, is what I'd say to you, Lamar. So that could change. A lovely couple, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Judge Doug, criminal history. What are you saying? Criminal history warrant bashed him. Why was other parties' lies, perjury not addressed today? Oh, I get what you're saying here. 3 times. If her words were true, will he address her? 5 wands, definitely conflict here. Queen of cups here. Devil. It's like challenging energy. Probably just describing the situation here. Lovely couple. Just describing, what has gone on, the conflict basically, and the lies with the devil card. This is probably just them right there. You have the 2 of pentacles here, the page of pentacles. I would say yes, I would just be patient. I've told everybody that legal matters suck this year. I mean, I said this last year as well. So for everybody who's been watching me for more than a year can definitely back me up on that. I've been saying that to me, legal matters suck. So especially last year and this year. So that's what I'd say there. I feel like we just have to be patient. Yeah, I feel like things will be fine. I feel like you just have to be patient with the Empress card here as well. This is a card of winter to spring, going from, some winter to spring, as in going from, things not working out to things working out. But I think it could just take a little time. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Honey York, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Nico, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Been feeling really drawn for the past few years to make the leap into pursuing my passion as an astrologer, healer, intuitive reader. What do you think? Absolutely. I feel like it's a great idea, number one. So I would say go for it. Look at this. Knight of Cups, literally your dream, right? Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles says absolutely do it. I would get started right now. So I would definitely do it, is what I'd say to you. Ace of Pentacles says just do it and get started. So, yeah, I would do it. That's what I'd say to you. Definitely. Ace of Pentacles, very good card. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Going out with a friend Friday. Is there romantic interest? You have the 5 of Swords here, Kelly, Ace of Swords. 5 of Swords is like somebody who's too independent, so maybe you find them a little bit too closed off here. Ace of Swords is the truth, and it's a victory as well. I would say no with these cards, but, again, that 5 of Swords could just say that they're very closed off at this time. You say interest in it. Is S thinking about me? I would say yes to that part of your question, because you have the 8 of Wands, success, and also literally communication. So I would say yes for sure on that one. All right. Honey York, thank you again. You say love card, please. Will he, whoever he is, communicate with me soon? Thank you. Hopefully not spamming you. You're fine. Let's see here, Honey York. You have the 3 of Swords, probably not someone from the past. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles opening up to teamwork, as always. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like things are changing in love. Knight of Swords is a card of needing to make some sort of change to have love as well. So it's like if you are hoping to have love, needing to make a change, like maybe needing to get out there, meet people, it could be a fire sign coming in for you here, Honey York. So yeah, I'd say yeah, soon enough. Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat. Am I in the right direction with love with the Virgo star here? 9 of Wands. I would say yes. This is slow energy. The star, to me, every once in a while, I feel like is slow energy. When you think about it, stars are very far away, right? And so, to me, it can represent something that's coming in. To me, it's a card of having hope. So I would say yes here, Alex. Robin, thank you for the super chat. You say, does Amy and Celeste know that I helped cis teacher? I would say no. This is like a hidden energy is what I'd say to you, Robin. So I would say no. That's a 7 of Wands, by the way, Robin. Yeah, I would say no. I feel like you're fine in this situation. Rosalind, thank you for the super chat. Cards for the weekend. You have the 5 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I would keep it positive. 5 of Pentacles could be like sadness, crying over spilt milk, worrying about like difficulties and challenges as well. So I would like let go of the fears and things like that. King of Cups says keep your emotions high, stay positive so that you can have a positive weekend. It's like your choice. Robin, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I meet Maria for a trail jog. I would say yes. I feel like you should. Literally using your energy, by the way. So yes, and I would say yes. So yes, I feel like you should. Makisha, thank you so much again for the super chat. You say, can you pull a card for me? You have the Justice card here. I feel like this is like, yeah, some sort of justice coming in for you. Chariot, it's like a victory. Justice is justice, of course, or balance coming in for you, Makisha. So I feel like there could be balance or justice coming in for you here. It could also be victory coming in for you here as well. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. This is like results is what I feel like for you. It's like you're finally seeing results for work that you've already done. Eight of Pentacles is work that you are doing. So it's not usually work that you have done, but for some reason I feel like you're seeing results for work that you have done. So I don't know, I like it. That could be in any area of your life. I think that's really good for you. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here a couple cards for tomorrow. You have the Six of Wands here and the Four of Swords. Recovery, and Six of Wands is success, but probably just recovering from the burdens of life in general with the Six of Wands. I always say Six of Wands to me is a card of burdens. Absolutely. So I feel like you could be kind of like recovering from burdens that you have been experiencing. And thank you to Rose for the collective. We have the Magician and the Strength card. I feel like everybody, I do feel like we have to be strong at this time, obviously, you know, due to current situations, all of them that are going on, and more to come, by the way, people, I'm sure of it. So, you know, just keep that in mind. You know, I don't want to freak anybody out, but I feel like we have to be strong, keep our heads on straight, keep it positive, raise the vibration, as I've been saying, you know, all that other good stuff. Magician, I feel like this is like new beginnings coming in for everybody. It's like we're all stepping through a new portal. I feel like we're all going through a birthing process, more or less. Love it. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Seven of Cups here, Seven of Pentacles, Fears, crazy. I'm using a new deck, even though it's the same deck that I've been using, but a different one. And this combination came out tonight, so the 2 sevens to me is internal fears don't exist, so I would let go of your fears. Seven of Cups is like needing to focus on one thing, so I feel like you need to focus at this time. And the Seven of Pentacles is like slow growth, right? Things growing slowly. Yeah, probably experiencing burdens, like I said, like everybody else, but I feel like things will be kind of improving. Look at this, 3 sevens, Seven of Swords as well. Seven of Swords is like needing to definitely let go of your fears. Seven of Swords is like saying be careful of like getting stuck in traps. Like this to me would say at this time, be careful of taking on burdens from things that you don't need to take on, you know, from other people, from your boss, from the world, whatever. So I'd be careful of that. So that's what I'd say there. All right, I think I'm all caught up if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check here and we will see. And yes, actually I have to answer Jacinta. Jacinta, thank you so much for the super chat. You say here, card for Friday night, please. You have the Knight of Cups. Really good. If this is love, this could be being swept off your feet. If it's not love, it could just be happiness. You living a dream, success. Good card. So love it. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Feel free to pop your question. Oh, you did. You say, cards for career, please. Apply to H or HD, or one specific to class. I'm even though I have no experience. They 2 6s. I feel like they both look good, but to me, the for H, you have the Six of Cups, happiness, really good card. Six of Pentacles is like a card of planting seeds in HD. So it says there's probably more potential with HD. So that's what I'd say to you there. Annette, thank you for the super chat. Can I get a card, please? You have the Five of Swords here, Wheel of Fortune. This could be someone trying to come back from the past, Annette. I'd be careful of that unless you want someone to come back from the past. It could also be just a turnaround in general. So I feel like this could be just a turnaround coming in for you in your life in general. And I feel like that would be good for you. So I feel like just like a turnaround in your life and success. Love it. Nico, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can you give me an idea of his current feelings, intentions towards me? Love, here. You do have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups just says don't look too deeply into it, basically, is what I would say to you. High Priestess, I feel like there's a lot of potential here. Two of Cups is love, basically. It's like soulmates. this can represent stepping stone soulmates as well. So if you are separated, it could say that maybe there is love there. This is my problem with tarot. I always tell people, it's like tarot will answer a question literally. So it says, like, if you're asking what their feelings are, it's like they could love you with like the Two of Cups, but they could be walking away as well with the Eight of Cups, or they could be, but what I feel for you is I feel like there's potential here, but the Eight of Cups says that you shouldn't like look too deeply into this situation is what I would say to you. Nine of Swords here. Yeah, I mean, this is like kind of like walking away from the situation, so I'm kind of wondering if this is someone walking away from a situation is what I would say to you. Death. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's an ending is what I'd say to you, Nico. But there could still be love there. Yeah, like I said, cold. This is like no communication. Robin, did I miss one of your questions? I'm not sure. Robin, let me know. Robin, if I missed a question, let me know what question it is, or just type the question in down below, and I will answer it, of course. All right. All right. I think I'm all caught up here, people. So, if you have a question if you are new, let me know, and I will answer a few questions before I take off. And of course, I'm going to wait for Robin as well. Robin, I think it was this question, actually. I do have it. You say here, Caitlin's mother requests to be transferred to my class. I would say yes, the Ace of Pentacles, so I would say yes for sure. Ace of Pentacles is like an offer, and it is a card of success as well. So, Robin, I would say yes with this card for sure. I like it. All right, hold on one second. I need some water here, people. Katie, thank you for the super chat. Well, I get the job Kelly and I talked about. This could be an offer. Page of Cups here. Queen of Pentacles. I would say yes to you. So, yes, love it. Sherry 10. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Maybe I just need to concentrate on my health and family and relationships right now and let go of trying to manifest better finances at this time. To me, I mean, I feel like I don't think that's a bad idea. I mean, to me, when we stop chasing something, that's usually when it shows up, right? So it's like, I'm a big fan of not chasing money, for example, because I feel like once we stop chasing it, that's when it shows up in our lives, right? So I would kind of say yes, kind of, to you with this Hangman card. The Hangman could also just represent needing to change your mind about money. It could represent beliefs or certain things that you do believe in your life that could be holding you back from making more money. Yeah, you have the Nine of Cups. I feel like you will reach a point of satisfaction with your finances. So I feel like things will change with this card is what I'd say to you. But yeah, I mean, I feel like you could be focusing on your relationships and family and like all that other stuff, and that will probably improve other areas of your life as well. So I would say yes. Although, like I said, to me, the thing about manifesting money is that manifesting money is free. You get if you kind of like do it the right way. So I would say there's no reason to stop, but I would just say once you stop chasing it, probably will show up. Isha B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Advice cards for me. King of Pentacles here, the Sun. Love it. King of Pentacles is like some sort of something permanent in your life, and the Sun is a happiness and celebration. Look at this, the Four of Wands moving towards, this could be moving towards marriage, really. Could also just be moving towards the finish line. So, kind of like finishing things up. Could be you finding a lot more freedom as well. So I feel like this could be freedom in your life, or more freedom coming in for you. Love it. That looks great. Sandy Rose, hello, by the way, Sandy. Did I say hi to you? I don't think so. But tonight is no water. This is coffee in here right now. It's chameleon coffee. All right. Holly, I do not have Venmo. But I will answer you, by the way. You say, well, I got a job this summer. I would say yes, 8 of Wands, success. So, yes, for sure. Christopher, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Moon. I feel like this is you working towards something, basically, Christopher. The Knight of Pentacles, like, as I always say, to me, is like seeing something through to the end. It just says work to the end. The Judgment card is like a rebirth in your life, and the Moon says, like, let go of your fears. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of new beginning coming in for you, Christopher. It could be in love with the Ace of Wands, or it could be anything, really. So that's that. Earth. Well, Bella, 1. My family and I are waiting on a large settlement. Any idea where? Or when? And I would say yes, I feel like there will be justice coming in for you here. Emperor, I feel like things will go according to plan. So when, as I always say, I don't believe that I don't trust any psychic that claims they can tell when something is going to happen. It just doesn't work that way. But, I feel like there will be justice, clearly, with the Ace of Swords here. And I feel like things will kind of go according to plan with that Emperor card. So, love it. That looks good. Nico, thank you. Really appreciate it, by the way. And Samantha, can I get a card? You have the 3 of Cups. I feel like it's time for you to get out there, celebrate. This could be like a celebration. Could also be socializing as well if you want to socialize, is what I'd say with that 3 of Cups. So, love it. That looks good. Sandy Rose just got here. You're late. That's all right. All right. And do I have like one more person? Did I answer Holly? I did. So that's good. Ninja, you have the 5 of Wands. I feel like you always get this card, so I'd be careful of conflict. I would avoid conflict at all costs with this card, is what I would say to you. Thank you, Earth. Really appreciate it. Minnows, right? A bunch of weirdos in the Minnow Pond group, exactly. Elizabeth, does Robert want to reconcile? I would say no. 4 Cups is like having, 4 Cups is apathy. It's like not looking at some sort of offer that's right in front of you. So I would say no, if I'm being honest. Rome, Cancer, New Moon, love cards. You have thank you for the super chat, by the way. You have the Temperance card and the 10 of Pentacles. I'd be patient, but I love that 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles to me is the best love card in the deck. To me, the 10 of Pentacles is kind of like everything you want in a love situation. So I feel like there could be significant love coming in for you. Yeah, I feel like probably after the whole quarantine thing is over with the 8 of Swords, once you can get out into the world and date. So that's what I'd say to you. Christina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Nervous to open up to Andrew and letting him be over. Not sure. I feel like he will open up. The Knight of Wands is like a very playful card, is what I would say here. Yeah, Page of Swords. Page of Swords can be a card of immaturity, but I always say like the Page of Swords to me can be a good card of immaturity because it can say that it is a card of like childlike energy. So it says to be as fun and as playful as you possibly can. So I would just keep it fun, keep it playful there, Christina, is what I would say to you. So I actually like that. But all right, I'm gonna cut this off here, people. So thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back, of course, tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to come back. Also, air signs, your readings will be up tomorrow morning as well. I'm going to schedule those probably within an hour. They're already up on YouTube, but I just have to schedule them. So thank you, everybody, and have a good night.